Hello everyone, my name is Peter Pusateri and I'm your business manager, financial secretary. I first want to get started by giving you some sense of why we're doing a video. We've been here, this is being filmed in the bargaining room, and we've been here for 2.5 months in your behalf, and you don't know who we are. You know our names, you know a little bit about us. Brian's talked to you a little bit about us, maybe Maureen has, Eric has. So we thought we'd like to take this opportunity to not only welcome you, but hope you will welcome us. And maybe the best way to welcome us is to know a little bit more about us. Now, I can go on and on about me, but this is about you. So let me give you a sense of my background. As the business manager, financial secretary, I'm the principal officer, and I'm responsible. One of my duties is bargaining. And I have about 55 years experience doing that. I've negotiated or been part of a negotiating team that's bargained every labor agreement in AT&T throughout the United States when it came to directory, and that included digital. And part of my experience has been, you're as good as your team. And the effectiveness of running a union and representing the people is the team and the concept of the team. So today, you're going to meet 3 more members of our bargaining team. You know a little bit about Eric, you know a little bit about Brian, you know a little bit about Maureen. We know a lot about them, and they're great, and they've been helpful, and we've been blessed to have them on our team. My experience has helped us at the bargaining table on medical benefits. I've seen every medical benefit plan in the country for the last 50 years. Pension plans, compensation plans. We've been a part of the development and implementation of the most complicated, sophisticated compensation plans in the industry. So with that background and that experience and that team, there was a need when you folks turned down that contract for us to re-look at the bargaining process. And it couldn't any longer be a one-man show. So we have recruited the team, sat down with me, we put together a team of thoroughly experienced, wonderfully qualified people in our industry doing what you do. And as much experience as I have, I'm only going to be as good as the people on my team who are out there in the street doing the work, working for the micromanagement of the business. And I have to tell you, the team that we put together, including Brian McInerney, Maureen, and Eric, is as good a team as I've ever had. I would now like to take the opportunity to introduce to you a very integral part of the bargaining team. I'm first going to introduce Karen Gowdy. She's a president of the local union. She's been serving as president since early July of this year. Karen has been with me, with the team, with 30 years of experience out on the street, doing what you do. She's got several years of bargaining experience in Reuben H. Donnelly and in the Dex territory. And she'll say hello to you. Then I'm going to introduce Stefan Guthrie. Stefan and I go back 20 some odd years. Stefan is probably the only one on our team who's worked his way up from the lowest clerical position all the way up to the prim position. And he's got a wealth of experience, 20 some odd years. He's also our business rep. He is the expert on the team on the technology, on the collation and the rereading and the redrafting of the language. Very familiar with all of the duties that most of you perform, including print. He's one of the first experts like that I've had on my team ever. Harry Escovel, you will meet him. Harry's a very good friend of mine. He operates in the call center in Pleasanton, California. That group is one of the largest groups we have in California and Nevada. He's got well over 100 people over there. He's our officer. Tremendous experience in technology as well, in working with us and in the handling of grievances and arbitration cases. And as those of you who work in the call center know, there's a lot of stuff always going on in call centers that don't fit and aren't the same as what goes on in the street. So it's a wealth of experience and knowledge, and I'm blessed to have Harry on the team. They're a part of the regular team. Now, you're looking at a bargaining team that is 8 people versus 1. And the other person that's not here that you won't meet is an international representative who works out of the district in California, but really is on Washington, the international staff. And he's been here in bargaining to deal with management rights issues, strike issues, and support from the International Union, which is about 780,000 people. So when you meet these folks, I don't think there's anything they've ever seen for the first time or ever done for the first time. And that includes the whole spectrum: bargaining, day to day, year to year, month to month. And I couldn't be more pleased. I handpicked these people for the skills that they have. And I don't think there's any place in the country where anyone has any better skills. So you're going to meet them, they're going to say hello, and you'll get to see us again and talk to us by the 15th of November. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Karen Gowdy and I'm the president of our local union as well as one of the business reps. I've worked with Peter Pusateri for over 30 years as a volunteer, union steward, and chief steward in the offices. I was also a sales rep, telephone sales and premise. And I was also very involved in organizing the first out-of-region office, which was Henderson, Nevada. That's where I got to know Mike Tracy. And as a result of being able to bargain this contract, and it's been an honor to do so, I've had the distinct pleasure of getting to know Brian McInerney, Maureen Mahood, as well as Eric Cadman. These are all people who are representing you, and it's been very, very rewarding to get to know them and get to know you through them. This contract negotiations has been a long, arduous process, and we recognize it's been harder on you than it has been on us. But we're very, very proud to have been in a position to represent you all, to try and negotiate the best first contract that we could possibly do on your behalf. And as a result, we will be bringing this to ratification next Friday for your vote. Assuming that this contract is ratified, then Stefan and I will begin the process of getting out in the field, getting to know you, work with you, and building leadership teams. I want to thank you for every sacrifice you have made in an effort to obtain this first contract and be a part of our IBEW union family. We look forward to meeting you in person. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Stefan Guthrie. I'm the business representative for IBEW1269. I'm also a premise representative. I've been a union member for over 23 years, and I've also served in some other capacities in our union, one being a chief steward. I'm also the treasurer. I am looking forward to working with a lot of you. I've been at the bargaining table now for about 2 months, looking at your contract, and a lot of things that is going on in your contract, we face similar things in other contracts. So I'm very familiar with some of the issues that you have. I'm looking forward to getting to know a lot more about you. I've worked with Brian, Eric, and Maureen. It's been a pleasure working with those guys. They brought a lot of valuable insight to the table, and I'm looking forward to meeting you guys.
Hi, everybody. My name's Harry Esquivel. I've been with the company since the tail ends of Pacific Bell, SBC, AT&T, and of course now YP. I'm an executive board member representing the call centers. There's so much that can be said about unions, about the IBEW Local 1269. The one thing in this short time that I have that I want to make sure that you understand, the union is not Peter, Karen, Stefan, or myself, or the leadership locally where you're at. The union is you. People that are watching us right now, you are the union. We are a very large organization with a tremendous amount of credibility. Peter's been around for 50-something years as heading up this local union. So I say thank you all, welcome, and we look forward to a long-lasting relationship. Bye.